This week on Inside Boulder News, city crews work through the night to repair a water break. September is declared Pollinator Appreciation Month in the city of Boulder, and local firefighters will spend Labor Day weekend filling their boots with donations for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. City crews worked through the night to repair a water break that swallowed the front half of a car earlier this week. Although it was reported as a sinkhole, there's a very specific reason the road gave way.
Underneath this street here, there's part of the city's water distribution system, which is about 500 miles of pipes that delivers water to all the homes and businesses around the community. So for perspective, that's roughly from like here to Albuquerque. So it's a pretty extensive pipe network. The pipe under this particular street, it's a cast iron pipe. It's been in the ground here for about 50 years, and it formed a crack. And that crack, when a pipe cracks, the water escapes from that. It's kind of similar to if you put your thumb over the end of a garden hose, that the pressure causes it to move the soil above it.
City crews identified a change in pressure at the water treatment plant on Sunday evening and had notified a water distribution operator when a call came in that there was a significant amount of water in the road.
So we probably repair about 60 or so of them a year. So what happens, a crew gets dispatched out and we excavate the pipe and repair it and fill it up and repave it. And a lot of times you wouldn't necessarily know that there'd even been a break unless you lived right next door and we're out of water for a couple hours.
In the case of an obvious water break emergency in your neighborhood, call 911, and the city recommends that residents always avoid driving through any standing water. If you see something that you're not sure about, you can call the city's utility maintenance number at 303-413-7100. In related news, the city will be taking new steps towards ensuring that power stays on at our water treatment facility during emergencies. Boulder was recently selected as one of 4 communities across the country to take part in a federal resilient electricity pilot project.
So the city of Boulder has obviously been working on looking at creating a resilient energy system for quite some time. And one of the aspects of that is how we make sure that our critical infrastructure can maintain its operations during times of disruption. During the 2013 flood, as many people know, several of our water treatment plants actually went offline because of loss of power. And so one of the things that we know is that we need to make sure that those critical infrastructures, water, sewer, fire, police, those kinds of things can stay online. So when we saw this grant opportunity come forward with the Department of Energy, it's a new program called the Resilient Electricity Infrastructure Delivery Program, READY for short. We thought, well, this is a great fit because we know that we want to upgrade our systems in that way. And one of the exciting things about the project is that it gives us a chance to work on both the energy resilience part, so what happens if we get disrupted, but also look at putting certain key types of equipment in place like solar panels, battery storage, direct current systems that are actually functional during non-disruption times, during non-disasters, as part of essentially our new energy system. So these are kind of like the building blocks for creating a more efficient energy system while we're building the resilience of the community.
This is one of several energy innovations the city is involved in as part of its effort to aggressively address climate change. The city expects to start working on the project by October. To learn more about the City of Boulder's climate-related work, visit boulderclimate.com and boulderenergyfuture.com. This week's City Council meeting kicked off with a flurry of activity. Community members of all ages came out to show their support as September 2015 was declared Pollinator Appreciation Month.
Oh, it was great fun. You know, the room full of kids all buzzing literally and figuratively and joining together to really celebrate pollinators with the youth and the members of the community. It was really a wonderful event.
Well, it's just so great to see the kids involved in this and all dressed up in their costumes and everything, and I hope for them that it creates a lifetime of interest in preserving the environment. Pollinators do a lot of important things in our community. They pollinate flowers and help our grasslands and help us create local food.
The celebration of pollinators doesn't stop at city limits. Now the appreciation spreads all the way throughout the county.
Boulder County really wanted to be a part of celebrating Pollinator Appreciation Month along with the City of Boulder. Pollinators are so important to Boulder County like they are everywhere. And we are working very, very hard to protect pollinator habitat on our open space and reduce the use of pesticides, which are negatively impacting pollinators. So we wanted to talk about the good work we're doing and encourage other people to work together to protect pollinators as well.
Pollinator Appreciation Month is full of activities. There will be special pollinator-themed story times at each of the library branches across the city. On Thursday, September 10th, 3 short films featuring local beekeepers will be shown at the Canyon Theater, followed by a panel discussion. And there will be a Bee Boulder Festival and celebration on Saturday, September 26th in Central Park. For the full list of activities and to learn more about Pollinator Appreciation Month, visit beeboulder.org. This weekend, Boulder Fire Rescue firefighters will join firefighters across the nation in celebrating Labor Day by taking part in the Muscular Dystrophy Association's Fill the Boot campaign.
Anything from spare change to having a dollar bill on you really goes a long way as far as fighting some of these diseases. Muscular dystrophy is currently working on a ton of different diseases right now, different things, Duchenne's, ALS, hoping one day that we can raise enough money to find a cure for it.
MDA gives hope to a lot of families, and I think it's events like Fill the Boot and firefighters being out in the community, raising awareness, raising the boot, raising money, that allows people to have hope that there will be a cure, and while they're still searching for a cure, it helps improve their quality of life, and we're happy to be a part of that.
Last year we were able to raise just short of $10,000 for Boulder. We're always looking to raise more, so we're definitely looking forward to all the firefighters coming out and really helping and just bettering the lives of people in our community as well as around the nation.
To learn more about the partnership between firefighters and the Muscular Dystrophy Association, visit mda.org. For more information about our local fire stations, visit bouldercolorado.gov/fire-rescue. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.